everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mia and I play Sims usually. And actually a lot of my subscribers are Simmers themselves, which made me want to record this video of me building my new PC because it's something that I think a lot of Simmers or a lot of gaming YouTubers in general, I think when they're first starting out decide to do or consider doing, and this is what brought me here. I'm one of those people. I, for years, have been just using regular pre-built PCs that are gaming PCs, but pre-built, you know? But those sometimes have drawbacks, like they're not very upgradable, which is the issue I ran into. I couldn't upgrade my PC, so I decided to use the parts that I could upgrade, that I had already upgraded in that old PC, and just put them in a whole new box, I guess, and then add parts that are upgradable, like this motherboard, which is very upgradable. The CPU is upgradable, the gaming card can be upgradable. Everything about this is upgradable, which is why I decided to build my own PC. So it's a long-term PC, you know, that's what I mean. So yes, we're taking the CPU with this little gold arrow, we're going to put it and connect it to the arrow that is on the motherboard and make sure those are in sync, and then I'm going to click it in. When you are building a PC, don't be so aggressive with the parts because they're very expensive and they're easy to just, you know, ruin it, you know? So don't do that. Just be very gentle with everything you do. Don't be so aggressive like me. I'm very heavy-handed. I'm very SpongeBob with my pressure, but luckily I didn't break anything this time. So we're good. But yeah, I'm not going to really recommend you build a PC, even though I know my subscribers are probably watching like, maybe I should build a PC, which is up to you. I won't be the person to recommend it to you. You see, as here, I'm obviously not the person to go to. I suggest, though, watching other people who are more experienced at this on YouTube when it comes to doing this stuff. And I'm locking this in, and I know everything looks so aggressive, but that was actually meant to look aggressive. Like, it's hard to push something down. It's supposed to be hard. But everything else, yeah, it's just very complicated. It's just, well, I don't want to say complicated. You just have to read. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of following direction. Don't throw out the manuals this time. I know we're so used to getting like a desk or some type of furniture piece, and you throw out the manual and just try to do everything yourself and connect part A to part B and do whatever you think is right. Read your manuals, like that's really important, and make sure you're getting the right parts. Yeah, especially make sure you're getting the right parts. You need to get parts that are compatible with each other, which is an important thing. So you need to do a lot of research. I've been researching PCs for years because I knew I wanted to do this channel for years, and I wanted to make sure I had the knowledge to start this channel for gaming. Obviously, it takes a lot of research. So I've been doing that for years, and so I kind of had an idea of where I wanted to go with this. I knew I wanted a pink box. I knew I needed a good gaming card. I knew I needed a good GPU, which is the graphics card that helps performance with your game, at least visually for the most part. CPU is also very good for that. RAM is also very good for that. My old PC, I don't even think it had any RAM slots. I don't even think it did. Like, it was just not upgradable at all. So thankfully I was able to get the parts that I needed and save the parts that I already had and just put them into a PC that I saved actually a lot of money on, because I already had a CPU, I already had the GPU. I just couldn't upgrade anything else really with the computer I had. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And if you are doing this for the first time, you might end up doing things out of order by accident, like this. I don't know if this is technically out of order. I've seen so many videos, and I've seen a lot of people actually put their power unit in before they plug stuff into it, and they're fine, I guess, when they do it, but I don't really recommend it because you have to plug a lot of stuff in there and it's hard to reach depending on what kind of box you have. So I guess it does depend on just the box. If you have a box where you can actually easily reach it, then fine. Go ahead and put the power unit in before you plug anything into it. But yeah. all this is just a bunch of boring wire stuff. That's the worst part about it honestly, because it's so confusing to figure out where these parts go, like where do the wires connect to. Just watch a lot of videos. I promise there's so many people out there who know what they're doing, that are very smart. If you want me to link them, just let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you have any questions about this process at all in the comments down below, and I'll let you know what I had to go through, what I did, and all of that. Just ask the questions and I will answer gladly. But yeah, this is probably the hardest part, just wiring and cable management. That is a big part of it that I didn't take into consideration until like recently, which was the cable management. I also didn't record myself putting in the fans because the fans didn't come in this day that I was building it. It came in like the next day that I was building it. So yeah, this is a long process, but just stick with it. You can do it if you want to. Again, not recommending it at all. And I also got these cable extensions for aesthetically pleasing purposes, because you could just connect the wires that come with the box and just connect them into the motherboard, but I want to see how pleasing that looks. It just looks better with the extensions if you place them right. You know, mine isn't completely good. I didn't train them. Like, you have to train these wires to like stay the way you want them to. I didn't really take that much time to do it because I was too eager to just get this thing done. I was taking hours, and that is the graphics card that I bought a while ago that was upgradable in my old PC. So that was like pretty much the only thing I could upgrade in that PC. I couldn't upgrade the CPU, which is what I was trying to do, and it did break my computer. So yeah, here is the finished product.
We